Hello. Mayang hapon, good afternoon, everyone. Dental aspirants.
So, good afternoon, Doc. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I would like to introduce to you the dentist that we're going to interview today. So, this is my father, Dr. Chester Salcedo. He's a dentist for 26 years and graduated from Central Escolar University. So,
Hi. Let me first give you the background of this clinic. Well, I started this clinic 2002. But way back I started my first 2 years back in Manila. My wife picked me up from Manila. Di man siya kailangan sa Manila, so we started here 2002 up to now. So what made me decide to become a dentist? Actually, to be honest, this was not my first choice. I wanted to be an engineer. To be frank, I want to be an engineer someday. But I have my uncle to encourage me, discourage me to be an engineer, and encourage me to be a
so
dentist.
that's the reason you became a dentist.
Yes.
So, the reason you put up, what's the reason that you put up a dental clinic in this location? Is there any reason behind the location or the reason you put up a dental clinic?
Well, ultimately, every dentist wanted to have this own clinic. So you could engage in the actual practice of what you learned for the whole 6 years. So here we are.
Okay.
So what made you decide to put up a dental clinic?
Well, that's it. I just said. Yeah, just said it. This is the final application of the long years we've been through.
So what's the name of your dental clinic?
Doc Salcedo Dental Clinic.
It's Doc Salcedo Dental Clinic. So,
Area, first, of course, the satisfaction of to satisfy a patient is, of course, starts in the reception area, later on with the procedures. So, to please every patient, you have to please first where she enters or he enters, diba? To please the area, kay, if you allow me, mag-Bisaya ta, kay kung it's like when a patient enters and messy, patient will be discouraged. And the patient might think, walang ko sa more tidy na clinic. So, first we have to show up cleanliness, pleasing reception area. Okay, so this is the reception area. We proceed with this is where operation done. So this is the dental chair, my table.
we have noticed that gagawin yung mga appliances or mga instruments gamitan. So, if pwede mo mga na, what is the estimated cost to set up a dental clinic?
My estimated cost, I can give you the exact, but then when we started 2002, that's only for the setup, not that's excluding for the architect and everyone. The setup almost cost me, your mother, my wife, also dentist, almost half. And
Mga
Yes.
tanong ito, ikaw ba nag-choose mag-design sa dental or habang may architecture?
Good question. We 2002, we started 2002. We hired someone to design, but lately we just renovated, made the renovation, and for 5 months, October to just February. Just finished the renovation February. So this renovation actually I designed it. I did not hire anyone to design it, but I did it myself.
Okay. So, actually, kung like, it's very nice. It's actually, as you have said, it's the dream of every dentist to have their own dental clinic. So, pero we know that hindi man siya dagang regulars na sugod, no? So, can I ask, what certain marketing strategies do you use to, as you set up your clinics, as so good, to promote your clinic, to help, to invite the patients in? So, do you have any marketing strategies?
I understand that. I started here not as a local, but because I migrated from Manila. I'm not from here. Okay, so I didn't know a lot of people. So it took me a lot of years, long years to fully establish this clinic. So what I did, my engagement to the community is very limited because I don't know a lot of people. So I focused on my practice. The ultimate satisfaction of patients will do the marketing. So until then, in God's grace, I already established up to now my name.
So, Doc,
Is the patient will do the radio back.
So, Doc, how do you keep track of your patient's record?
Patient record. Every single patient you have to make a good record. No matter how long the first and the last procedure, you have to set an area where the record is being kept. So you would know the background of every patient because you're dealing with the health of patient. It's not just the present of procedure you're doing, but also you have to monitor.
Not only specific place that you're ginagamit yung records.
Yes,
No?
those kana mga cabinets there sa reception area. They're full of records.
Last question for me, Doc. How do you establish a long-term relationship with your patients? It's clear.
Long-term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually very important, right?
Of course. In practice management, no, establishing a good relationship is very important. How? They're not here to drink with you, chit chat with you. They're here to satisfy them of their worries regarding the oral problem. So while doing that, of course, a little conversation. You have to get their sympathy. You have to get the sympathy, and at the end of the day, you have to apply what you learn, the best of what you learn for the long years, and to satisfy the patient. Satisfy the patient is very important. Second section, other section of our clinic is being managed by my wife. So this is the laboratory and the second room with the second unit for my wife. So she works here, she does the patient here. Sterilization, the instruments.
Okay, Doc. So for our next question, Doc, is how do you handle patients who are hard-headed and anxious people?
Very nice question and very worrying. Okay, you cannot please everyone, especially with the attitude of some patients like that. Hard-headed and anxious patients in dental patients are normal, especially when you deal with young children. You come to learn to have this very long patience. You have to have that, because you don't have a patience, you cannot finish. You cannot satisfy the patient, and once you deny a patient, dagan maabot. Don't deny a patient.
So next question, Doc. How do you handle negative feedback or online reviews?
Don't get overcome with those negative feedback. Practice what you do. Be truthful of what you do to the patient. I know. In reality, there are some dentists that they're only after how much they charge, what they earn. I discourage that to my future dentist. I discourage that, because if that's the principle of practicing your profession, you won't go far. You won't go far. So, when you put a passion in your practice, ultimately, at the end of the day, you will get a good smile from the patient. You will satisfy the patient. They will refer your name, your clinic, to other people. So don't get overcome with the negative feedback. It will come, but ayaw pa daw. Especially when I'm in a political field, negative feedback. I'm even a subject of so many criticisms in the social media. I'm used to it.
So next, Doc, is what are the biggest challenges you face in managing your practice?
In managing my practice. To my situation, I encourage my son, Perboy, to focus on his study, because I'm getting old. And I have my first job as my priority job. To be honest, this is just only secondary. My clinic became my secondary when I entered politics. So the challenge of this is I lost a lot of patients because of my first job. So I encourage Perboy. I asked the team to finish right away so we can continue the clinic. In a clinic, in a clinic, you have to have your personal space. When I started, I don't have like this, you don't have to be very dependent on laboratory. We need laboratories, right? This laboratory is where you send the laboratory works, but in every time it's not perfect. All the products of the laboratories are not perfect. So, like when for instance you have to install dentures, you need to have an adjustment. You have to learn. Don't very dependent. You don't have to send it back again because ma-hassle ang pasyente. Ma-hassle ang pasyente. So somehow you have to may mga device din para ma-repair ninyo. Ma-correct ninyo kung say lapses sa mga laboratory. You have to learn.
Kailangan ko ang doctor complete denture na ba?
Tanan, adjustment, may usahay kung I even encountered ka na bang perfectionist. Mga perfectionist na even sa atong setup sa mga full dentures, very ideal na. But when it comes to the patient's mouth, sometimes need sila ma-satisfy. So you have to blend of what they want. You have to meet what you learn and what the patients want.
Kaya kasi the patient is always right.
Yeah. Ano dyan? I-please dyan yung mga pasyente. Pero dili sa tanan, sa pasamtasal niya, usahay man kung dahil ipugos nila matit sila ganahan bitaw. Which is what sila kasabot na in the long run batid yan. So pasab ka. It makes a lot of talking. You need to have a lot of talking. So some personal areas.
Next question. What did you enjoy the most being a dentist?
Being a dentist, I come to encounter a lot of patients. A lot of patients, a lot of attitudes from different walks of the life of na mga buutan, na ay mga very grateful, na ay mga kanabang masipit lang ka for one word, they will make it dako. Yeah, and especially kung maka-encounter ka o kanang mga very meticulous na patient, they even want to check your instruments before any procedure. Yan lang kaya, of course, they're very strict, because na yung mga inana. So what do I enjoy? I get to enjoy meeting a lot of them, adjusting what they want, so you get to learn a lot of how to approach different attitudes.
So you can also learn through experience.
So next up is, what skills or qualities do you think are needed to develop to become a better dentist?
What skills? Well, in everything you do, in your practice someday, you have to understand the principle of what you do. With passion. Dili ka nang ibot rata, simple as procedure, ibot, no. You have to know the surrounding, like the risk. I like, in the field of dentistry, I like surgery. Actually, di ako nasikat diri sa amuang area kaning surgery. I even do weekly pre-dental surgeries sa amuang barangay. Every week. That's for free. And, what's that again?
Paano? Skills and qualities
Yeah.
do you think?
In surgeries now, for instance, in surgeries, you have to you have to go beyond what is learned from the school. Sometimes I tell that to Perry, when luxating a tooth using your elevator, don't just give what is the force, because we're just humans who make mistake, and a mistake can elevate to big problem. That's why ang akong wife said, she's been practicing for many years, but mahadlok siya sa surgery. So I do all the surgeries. Yeah, so go beyond what is learned in your practice. Learn from actual practice and give it with passion.
So next up, what is your advice to an upcoming dentist who starts from scratch?
From the scratch. Determination. You start with determination. What really is your ambition? What do you want? What do you want until you get married? What is your to be the main source for your family? So if you really want to focus on dentistry, dental clinic, you have to put a lot of dedication. Meaning you cannot afford. Start with the guts. Dagan bitaw diha. I know just a few days ago, I know one guy who has nothing, but he started the guts. Nangutang siya o sakyanan, now multi-millionaire. Yeah, guts with kanabang kugi.
So, kanina connected siya sa last question. So, what advice would you give to new dentists planning to open their own clinic?
Planning to open a clinic. Well, it's nice. As I said a while ago, it's the ultimate application of getting to be a dentistry. To be a dentist of this profession. You have to have your own clinic, but to be honest, this kanang karong panahon na lisod man. Lisod tinawag. I know a lot of dentists, graduated dentists, they wanted to go abroad because it's very hard to establish, to put up a clinic. Others, they go to school to teach na lang. Their practice, their actual practice is very limited na. So, they're not, if they've been through, they're not 100% satisfied of their profession. Kaya hindi man sila ka-exercise, ka-practice sa ilang gihaguan o pila ka tubig. Mas maglago ng mga CID ha. Good if they have their own clinic. Pero ako pag manggot, mag-CI na lang kay so I know a lot. When I put up this one, there's 2 dental clinics here beside me. So they're already been here years before I did. So I just focus on what I do, as I said, deliver good services. Grabe ninyo, sa Loy sa Ginoo, I didn't mind them. Sa Loy sa Ginoo, na-establish na ako ang clinic, nawala ang duwa ko clinic. Nawala, marko. So you have to love what everything you do. Kung pandawin mo ang imong trabaho, satisfied ka, makapalipay ka og mga tao, maunay mo success ni mga tao sa atong profession. That's the ultimate goal of this profession. So we're done. Congratulations, Pedro. Congratulations.